بۆی خۆم بڵێم بە ئێوەش بڵێم من ئەو کەسە نیم خۆم سەرمەداری ملەتی خۆم کرد.
Wish a very happy birthday, President Barzani. The Kurds, America, long allies. You know the Kurds love our country, and we love the Kurds. That's a fantastic birthday.
Happy birthday, President Barzani. I appreciate your strong leadership and the fabulous Kurdish people. Enjoy the birthday.
Happy birthday, President Barzani. Thank you for your decades of partnership, for your strength, for your leadership, for your values, and for fighting for the Kurdish people, fighting for peace and stability in the region, and really so much that we've done together to move towards peace, strength, and prosperity for the people of the Middle East.
Well, greetings. It is so great to be able to say congratulations to you on your 80th birthday, Mr. President. As the former Secretary of State and CI Director, we were able to work so closely together for all of those years, doing great things for the people of Northern Iraq, Kurdistan region, for all of Iraq, indeed, all of the Middle East, and for the United States of America. And thank you for that. Thank you for being such a great partner for us. Thank you for being such a great friend to me. And thank you for what you continue to do to make the world a better place. What's happened in your region is remarkable under your leadership. I know this. I saw this firsthand in the work that we did together. You brought investment. You built Erbil into a thriving metropolis. You have truly improved the lives for so many people. And America is better off, more secure because of the great work you have done, Mr. President. On your 80th birthday, I just wanted to take that minute to say thank you, to congratulate you, and hope that you have many more productive years leading your people forward. Good luck, and God bless you.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. And it's very important we continue the close relationship that we've had between our two countries.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Barzani on his forthcoming 80th birthday. He has lived an extraordinary life. Very interesting man, very athletic man. I remember he loves mountain climbing and hiking and walking, and he used to talk about that. And he loved his country, a very patriotic gentleman, and I think he also loved the United States. We were very good friends.
ومن يتهيب صعود الجبال يعيش أبد الدهر بين الحفر. نحن اخترنا صعود الجبال.
It's my honor to wish President of Kurdistan forever, Masoud Barzani, a happy birthday. Mr. Barzani is a great leader and a good friend, and I wish him all the best. I remember many things about President Barzani. One thing that I recall right now is when we traveled together to Washington from Iraq for President Barzani to meet with President Bush. I told President Bush that President Barzani was like him. And President Bush said, "What do you mean?" I said, "He's like you, strong, and he's a man of decision and action." And when President Barzani went into the meeting, the president said, "My ambassador is saying you and I are similar to each other." That's a fond memory among many memories of our work together in Kurdistan and in Iraq.
Having known you over so many years, Kak Masoud, it is a true privilege to join your family, friends, and admirers in wishing you a very happy 80th birthday. Beyond that, as we celebrate this milestone, we also celebrate your extraordinary lifetime of service. Your leadership as a Peshmerga commander, your steadfast dedication to defending the Kurdish people, your indispensable role in helping shape the new Iraq after the fall of Saddam Hussein, and your vision and determination in building and strengthening the Kurdistan region. It has been a true honor to know you and to work with you over the years, and I wish you good health, continued strength, more grand and great-grandchildren, and every happiness in the years ahead. Happy 80th birthday, Kak Masood.
I cannot emphasize too much the role that President Barzani, the people of northern Iraq, have contributed first to the Kurds of Iraq and to the region, including most recently supporting the integration of Syrian Kurds into the new Syrian government, to the people of Iraq as a whole, and to the region, and finally to American security. We have no better friend than President Barzani. Again, I work with him closely as we manage the complicated relationship in Syria from 2018 to 2020, ensuring that all of the Kurds of Syria in the initial elections in Iraq in 2005, he took positions both then and in the development of the Constitution that has allowed the creation of the only really viable regional political structure in the entire Middle East, Kurdistan Regional Government. It is prospering today. It has good relations with Baghdad. It has good relations with the United States. It has good relations with Turkey. It has good relations with countries all around the world. It is a pillar of stability for the region. In the fall of 2010, President Barzani took decisive steps with the United States, with the political process in Baghdad, to finally break an 8-month deadlock. The Prime Minister, get a new government stood up, and to ensure that the rights of the Kurds in the 2006 Constitution would be preserved going forward. We worked closely together at that time. We also worked closely together in the fight against the Islamic State. The decision of President Barzani to throw the whole weight of the Peshmerga against the Islamic State saved not just Iraq, but possibly the Middle East at a time of great difficulty and danger in 2014, 2015. We owe him a great debt of gratitude for that in particular. Thank you.
President Barzani, happy birthday. Kurdistan has been an ally through the years, and they're tough people in a tough section of the world, and they're good to have friends with Kurdistan.
I understand that President Barzani is about to celebrate his 80th birthday. I'm grateful for his leadership and partnership over so many years. So to President Barzani, happy birthday. And know that there's many of us here in the United States Congress who think well of you and wish you well in the future.
Just want to express my continued support for great solidarity between the American people and the Kurdish people. And I also wish President Barzani a very, very happy 80th birthday. Well, we work very closely, the United States and the Kurdish people, and I aim to continue that relationship because it's one of friendship and it's one of mutual values and mutual interests. So let's make sure that we continue to have solidarity between the American people and the Kurdish people.
I want to congratulate President Barzani, Mr. Barzani, on his 80th birthday, a historic figure in Iraq. And my story about Mr. Barzani is, frankly, when ISIS was really taking over huge parts of Iraq, the Peshmerga were on the front lines. The Kurds were literally fighting to keep Iraq succeeding as a country, fighting on behalf of all of us. And I met Mr. Barzani in Munich, and he brought pictures of what the Peshmerga were doing, and he talked with real passion about how they were risking their lives and dying on behalf of the cause of fighting terrorism, and how they weren't being paid. And we worked together over the next few months because of his intervention to make sure the Peshmerga got paid, to make sure that the U.S. Congress appropriated money, and it was because of what he did. And I remember him for that and many, many other things that make him a historical figure. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to President Barzani. Thank you for our close relationship and maintaining that relationship. We are proud as Americans to be friends. all those in the Kurdish regional area and to continue to be able to encourage that ongoing international trade, our investment together. Incredible the building and the construction and all that's happening in the region. So well done and happy birthday.
I'm so pleased to be able to wish Mr. Barzani a very happy birthday. We have worked together as allies, the United States and Iraq and the Kurds, and we know how important the work has been. So thank you, Mr. Barzani.
Take the day off, in fact. Go enjoy yourself. I love the Kurdish people. I don't know a larger group of people in the world who don't have a country. And I don't like that. And the Kurdish people have been good friends of the American people. But more importantly, they've been good friends of the right thing to do. They're tough. The Kurdish people are tough as a pine knot. They'll fight for what they believe. I think there have been some cases where the American people have let our Kurdish friends down. And I've said that on the floor of the United States Senate. So the Kurdish people deserve their own country. Well, we couldn't have done it without them. It's just that simple. And when we needed the help, they were there. And I will be eternally grateful, and the world should be eternally grateful. Because the people that they killed and stopped were evil. And they wanted to kill the rest of us and hurt us the entire time we were dying. And with the help of the Kurds, we stopped them. And I'll never forget.
We in the United States appreciate everything that President Barzani stands for and is doing with the Kurds and the United States. Important relationship, difficult relationship sometimes, complicated, obviously, region. But his leadership in working with us to help defeat ISIS, to help defeat terrorism, very, very crucial and very critical at this time. And I get hope when I think of it. I get hope when I see it.
I want to offer my greetings to President Barzani on his birthday. I remember meeting him on a variety of trips to Washington, and he has been a strong advocate for the Kurdish people literally for decades. And I look at the parts in Iraq and elsewhere where the Kurdish community remains. It remains the most stable parts of the Middle East. So happy birthday, Mr. President.
President Barzani, just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you for your friendship to the United States.
Well, to President Barzani, happy 80th birthday. And I hope everybody in Kurdistan is celebrating your good work and the wonderful, wonderful country and people you represent. From Peter Welch, your friend in Vermont. It's very bright. Kurdistan is a courageous country with wonderful people. And we want to be very, very close to Kurdistan, and to President Barzani, we say happy birthday and thank you.
Hi, Senator Rick Scott. I just want to wish you a very happy birthday.
To offer 80th birthday greetings to President Barzani. Kurds are great friends of Americans. Happy birthday.
I want to congratulate my friend President Barzani on his 80th birthday. It's no big deal, Mr. President. Just keep going.
First, happy birthday to President Barzani. We in the U.S., I don't know if we say it loud enough, but our great appreciation for the Kurdish people. Kurdish, they've been a tremendous ally. Peshmerga has been an ally in fighting ISIS, taking down the bad guys. And so I think I would hope that we would even, speak louder and kind of let folks know that this is an important relationship, one that needs to be supported. And again, my congratulations to the President, happy birthday. And I thank the Kurdistan people for all the support they've given the United States.
My understanding is, President Barzani, it's your 80th birthday. I want to give you warm well wishes and congratulations, and I hope this is a great year for you. Take care.
I was lucky enough to visit Kurdistan last year with Ranking Member Adam Smith, and I just wanted to send my sincere happy birthday wishes to President Barzani on his 80th birthday, and for the partnership against ISIS and extremism. We wish you all the best.
This is a message to President Masoud Barzani. We met last month when you welcomed us in Erbil, together with a number of colleagues. Thank you so much for your hospitality and your warm welcome. I want to salute your 80th birthday, as well as the democracy, the freedoms, and the religious tolerance that you have established together with your colleagues in the Kurdish regional government in Iraq. Thank you once again for your hospitality. Here's wishing you many more years of health and prosperity. Shukran.
President Barzani, I met with you in Erbil last month, and I was inspired by your leadership and your care for the minorities in the Middle East. I believe that your leadership is so crucial for the region and for the world. On the other note, I would like to wish you a happy 80th birthday and for more coming years of health, success, and great leadership.
Dear Sərۆk Barzani, I am honored to send you my best wishes on your 80th anniversary, originally from Qamishlo, from Rojava, and from Kurdistan. 2 years ago, I was honored to be your guest, where we discussed the Kurdish question, and I was amazed how on your effort on how you supported and supports the Kurds, especially in Rojava, where I am. So on your day, dear Sərۆk Barzani, I wish you all the best, long health, and a happy birthday from Norway.
And I just want to take this opportunity to wish all the best to President Barzani on the occasion of your 80th birthday. That's quite an accomplishment. And you have been quite an extraordinary figure in the history of this region. And some of the best moments I had when I was in Iraq were when you told me, come on up to Erbil. President Barzani, I learned so much about Kurdistan, about Iraq. I learned so much, and so much of what I learned came from you. And I just want to thank you very much and wish you all the best on the occasion of your 80th birthday. Congratulations and happy birthday.
And I'm delighted to convey my warm best wishes on the 80th birthday of Haq Massoud. President Barzani played a crucial role during my time in Iraq. His leadership in defeating ISIS was essential, and I remain deeply grateful for his friendship and for his leadership.
Today, I want to send my greetings to President Massoud Barzani on the occasion of his 80th birthday. When I was the American ambassador, I spent a lot of time in Kurdistan, visited President Barzani in Barzan, where he explained the importance of the mountains and told me stories of their history. And I very much supported his courageous decision to use the Peshmerga to lead the first round of the assault against ISIS, the first step in the liberation of Mosul. Haq Massoud, I want to wish you long life, good health, and a very happy 80th birthday.
And very early in my time, I met a remarkable man, Haq Massoud Barzani. I want to wish him a very happy 80th birthday. He taught me so much about Iraq, about Kurdistan, about the region, and he offered his great friendship, hospitality, wisdom, and guidance. Haq Massoud, we wish you all the best. May you continue to live a happy, healthy, prosperous life.
I had the great honor of meeting President Massoud Barzani in 2017 for the first time, but then frequently after that. I was always impressed with his calm, with his wisdom, and with his excellent Arabic, which is how we managed to communicate with each other. And I wish to give you my warmest congratulations and to everyone in Iraq on the occasion of President Barzani's 80th birthday.
Jay Garner, I'm a retired Army officer. I was the commanding general in northern Iraq in 1991. That's where I met Haq Massoud. And he and I went through a lot of hard times, but we got the job done. And I got the job done because of him. And such a good man. And you help people. And your people love you as they should. And I love you like a brother. I really do. So I wish you a happy 80th birthday. Your father would be so proud of you because on those broad shoulders of yours, you've raised Kurdistan to what it is today. And it's in the best shape it has ever been in. And happy birthday, Haq Massoud. Happy birthday. Nobody deserves it more. Thank you.
Mom, Massoud Barzani, I want to say to you, Rojbunate Piros Bey. Happy 80th birthday. This is an important milestone in your life, and your life has left an incredible legacy in the mind and the hearts of American soldiers. I have personally spoken to some very senior military officers, including General David Petraeus, about the strong relationship that the U.S. military has had with Kurdish people in Kurdish Peshmerga, and also the Kurdistan region government, where you were such an instrumental founding member. You are an inspiration, sir. You are a motivation for me and many people, and I wish you the very best. A happy, happy, happy birthday, and long live Biji Kurdistan, Biji Peshmerga, Rojbanate, Piros Bey.
Peshmerga بخوين وفرميسكي ملتي الدرزور.
President Barzani, kul sana wa anta tayyib. Happy birthday. 80 is a remarkable landmark birthday for you, and I wish you all the best success to 120.
Kak Masood, President Barzani, I just want to say it's a special day today. It's your birthday. And I served as Consul General, and I remember you in our meetings so fondly. Your strong leadership and your ability to guide the Kurdistan region was just immensely appreciated by me, and I will always remember those times, and I'm very thankful for your leadership. So I just want to wish you a very happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, Kak Masood. I have such wonderful memories of my time in Erbil working with you, with your team, in pursuit of stronger relations between Kurdistan regional government and Baghdad, but most importantly between the Kurds and the United States. It's a historic partnership, a historic friendship, and we have so much to thank you for. Happy birthday, and here's to many more years of partnership.
I want to wish Kak Masood Barzani a happy birthday. I had the opportunity to meet him when I was still at the State Department, and have always enjoyed my opportunities to speak with him. He is a wise and extremely thoughtful person who continues to really play an important role, not only for his own party, but for all Kurds. And I know that he will continue to be a leading figure for the Kurdish people in his current role and in the future.
ئەوێک و ببێت زوری تعدای خەڵکی کوردستانی بکات ئەمە مەیدان بەڵا خۆ تەجروبە بکات.
I would like to wish President Masoud Barzani, a great leader in the Kurdish nation in the Middle East and, of course, in northern Iraq, and has been leading the struggle of the KRG and the Peshmerga in northern Iraq against extremism, against the jihadists, previously against Saddam Hussein's Ba'athist regime. He's going to be 80. So this is a great moment to reflect upon his achievements, first in Iraq, in the region, and worldwide.
I served at the White House in the first Trump administration, and that was when I met President Masoud for the first time. It was a great honor. And here from Washington, D.C., and from all your friends from in the United States, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Your leadership of the Kurdish people is legendary, and we wish you the best.
I've been friends with President Barzani for over 19 years. He is a wonderful man, a wonderful leader of Kurdistan, and he's a man who has been very warm, very genuine, and a great friend of America, a great friend of mine. I wish him a wonderful 80 years for many more decades. Thank you.
I want to just congratulate Mr. Masoud Barzani on his 80th birthday. That's an amazing accomplishment, and he's done so many accomplishments as a legendary Kurdish fighter and an incredible leader for the Kurdish people in Iraq. I first met Mr. Barzani very shortly after I presented my credentials as the ambassador to Iraq. It was a very quick trip to Erbil to meet him, and I was incredibly warmly received and enjoyed very much our very first exchange. It was an exchange that reminded me of what an impressive leader he has been, and he continues to be, and reaffirmed very much our mutual goal to improve and continue to strengthen the U.S. Iraqi Kurdish relationship. and how important it was to both our interests, both in Iraq, but also in the region. Happy birthday, Mr. Masood.
My name is General Jim Jones. I'm a retired general officer in the Marine Corps. In 1991, I was a colonel. I commanded the 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit in northern Iraq, and first met President Barzani at that time, along with my colleague and mentor, General Jay Garner. Then President Barzani was almost on a daily basis as we sought to liberate what is now called Kurdistan from the threats of Baghdad and Saddam Hussein. My recollection of the deep friendship with President Barzani goes on to this day. He's a man of great character, a man, a great leader, a man who sought peace and prosperity for his people and for the Kurds in general. And I enjoyed working with him for many, many years, along with my colleagues, that very proud of the work we were able to do in bringing the Kurdish people out of the Turkish mountains and back into their homes, and with an ability to live in peace and security.
I was last in Erbil in April 2005. And I have to say I've had long-standing admiration for President Barzani. He, after all, was a leading figure in Kurdish politics for over 50 years. And then, of course, in 2005, he was elected as the first president of the Kurdistan region, a position which he continued to hold over many years. And of course, he was internationally, he's still regarded, I think, as the de facto president of Kurdistan. He has sought to unite the Kurdish people and has always struggled for greater autonomy for the Kurdish region. But I have to say that the prestige of President Barzani is such that he rapidly regained confidence with those friends and allies, and is now held in very high esteem again. So I have to say that in all the years he's regarded as a great Democrat, the leader of the desire for ever greater autonomy for the Kurdish peoples. And he is seen as the embodiment, the personification of Kurdistan.
I've had the privilege and pleasure of working with the Kurdistan regional government and its leadership for the past, I think, 15, 18 years. And I am so honored to be able to give my personal greetings on the upcoming 80th birthday of President Masood Barzani, whom I have known throughout that 18-year period. And Mr. President, congratulations on this achievement. Congratulations on your great leadership, your leadership of the Peshmerga, all that you've done in hand with the United States Army, the United States military, and all that the Peshmerga did to defeat ISIS and before that, Al-Qaeda.
And I'm delighted to be able to convey my birthday greetings to former President Barzani on his 80th birthday. I remember very fondly my trip to Erbil in 2014. Canada and Iraqi Kurdistan were then working very closely together in the fight against ISIS. And to be frank, had it not been for Iraqi Kurdistan and for the valiant efforts of the Kurdish people and the leadership of President Barzani, I worry very much that Iraq as a whole could have been overrun. Iraqi Kurdistan and the Kurds were really instrumental in the fight against that terrorist organization and ultimately the success in rolling it back. I was tremendously impressed by the administration of President Barzani when I was in Erbil. And I have been impressed ever since, not just by President Barzani, but by Iraqi Kurdistan. I consider it a great tragedy for the world that the Kurdish people do not have a sovereign state. I understand the reasons for that. They're complicated. Nevertheless, I think it's a tragedy for the world. But nevertheless, I have, as I say, great memories of my dealings with the Kurdish people, and particularly with Iraqi Kurdistan under President Barzani. And we wish all of you, including the President, all the best on this momentous occasion.
Last year, I've had the privilege and the honor to be invited by President Masoud Barzani to Kurdistan, to Erbil, and to experience your lovely customs and traditions. Kurds are a fabulous nation, you are amazing people, and we have so much to learn from you. And thanks to President Masoud Barzani and his life work, we managed to find out more about you here in Brussels in the European Parliament. Dear President Masoud Barzani, we wish you very long years ahead of you with the fulfillment of all your wishes. You represent a symbol for strength, for force, for dignity, and for fight for the rights of your nation. Because of you, Kurdistan today means much more than it used to in the past. Because of you, the Kurds have a future. So may God bless you, may God bring you health and the strength to carry on your life's work, which is amazing. We are honored to meet you, to be friends with you, and we hope to meet you soon in the future in Brussels in the European Parliament.
از دل عشق لازم روزا کوینا مسعود بارزانی مبارک می‌باشد. و به 8 سالی از دل عشق یا جا خبرات لازم برای ساعت به اول برای 100 سالی زیادتر بشه. از خوخا چند جارا چونه کردستانه حتی موزه چارگابو گند بارزانی آینگی تکلیف کردن از بدلیلو و از دل عشق ایلو دغازم بیشن هرگی اجاق بارزانی نیبیا و او کردستان جی ایلو تنبیا لو ماجی و گش کارات دغازم ساعت خواهد باش گشتا چوینه باش از ایجار چاره چونه کردستانه دلش بکارم بیشن چون کردستان همه باجار حمله گلک بیشتر چوینه نه یوروپا دا باجار اسرائیلی که من چیزی من دید کردستان همه دا چه از خود دین خدا از دینه لی او که پولیتیکاوی پرلیا باش و راسته از دی و کرد مسلمان کشک ملتک و از دوازن برا ملت من هیت مرمی من چه هنه برا گشک بین سری برا روشبه و گشک ببینه دولت و کردستان جی
اما مردن هل دا بجیرین نه هلین کرامتی اما بشکن